Can you hear that? That's my beautiful intro that I made for the Sunday with Ola. Tricking you into thinking that's gonna be a beautiful song. Well, it's not gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be brutal as f***. I promise you that. Here it comes. Yes, thank you. Oh, shit. Thank you so much, guys. That's my little intro song for you. Hope you enjoyed it. Is that going to be a feared song? Holy moly. I don't know, but it's part of my riff challenge that I have in every Sunday with Ola. The drums from that little piece is available to download in the description of this video. You can record your riffs to those drums, and maybe I'll feature you in the next Sunday with Ola. What's up, everyone? Holy f***. It's another beautiful, beautiful Sunday with my beautiful, beautiful subscribers. Give yourself a round of applause, okay? Thank you. You guys are amazing. Before I continue with the Sunday with Ola, I have a little correction to make. In the previous Sunday with Ola, I said that the PRS guitar that I got was a part of an SE series, you know, the import series of PRS. That's not true. People wrote in my comment section like, fuck you, Ola, it's not. Import guitar is actually made in the US with import parts, okay? So, there you go. The PRS S2 guitar that I got, it's built in the USA using import parts. Great. Now that we have that out of the way, let's check out some news. And the news for this week is that Metallica has started working on an album. Now, what does this mean? In the world of Metallica, you know, that could mean anything from just starting to think about a new album. It could be that Kirk Hammett found his phone containing thousands of riffs. And you know, we just don't know. When was Hardwired released? 2016, something like that. So it hasn't really been that long since the last album. You know, they've been talking a little bit online with each other, and that's great. Trying to get things happening, I guess. I know a lot of people probably don't care, but you know what? I like Metallica. I care. I think it's absolutely awesome that they're making a new album. I mean, they are the legends of this world. So it makes me really excited. Not too hopeful that it will be released soon, but you know, anyway, it's a piece of news. But another piece of news that makes me extremely, extremely excited is that another band is also making a new album, and that is the band Gorguts. No takers? Fucking hell. If you haven't checked out Gorguts, they're absolutely amazing. If you listen to some of the songs from like the earlier albums, you know, and like Obscura and stuff like that, it's like listening to metal from the future. If you listen to those songs today, they sound very, very current. And I consider Luke LeMay, the singer and main songwriter, to be somewhat of a genius. And he's also a very, very nice guy. They gave me a t-shirt once, and it made me really, really happy. I should have worn that t-shirt, but no, I didn't plan for this. I just saw the news, made me happy, and there it is. Introduced to you guys. Phew. All right, it's Sunday at the office, and you know, we bring our kids here to watch some TV. We're right in the middle of vacation right now, but you know, we have to come into the office. I have to record videos. You know, we need to ship out orders and stuff like that. And I heard from my brother last week that there came a pallet of half a ton worth of stuff. And if you don't know what half a ton is, it's basically, what was it? Like 1,000 pounds worth of stuff. Look at this, by the way. Cleaned up. Bro. No, but we received 1,000 pounds worth of vinyls. Not just any vinyls, but something as awesome as feared vinyls. So I'm gonna unpack the 5 different vinyls that I ordered. I'm just really excited of seeing how it all fared and came out. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. Saw a package over here that said surplus. So I don't know what that means. Is that one of each? Oh, oof. What? What? Winter on vinyl, everyone. Holy shit, that looks great. Alright, let me unpack one of each. Shit. Shit. Ah, shit. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, holy shit. This looks amazing. Whoa. What? Oh my god, this looks great. Let me look at this. I think I've started to understand why people like vinyls. I mean, it's just the, bloated out album cover. It's just really nice. I mean, just look at this. I mean, look at those tits, man. I mean, the tits just became bigger on the vinyls. That's just amazing. And at the back here, you can see, side A, side B, because, I have to flip sides on vinyl. It's not like a CD, for you new people out there who have no idea what a vinyl is. But holy shit, they look amazing. So I ordered these in different vinyl colors. And let's just start with putting them in order, sort of. Is that possible? Okay. So we start with Feared, Furor Incarnatus. Ooh. Look at that bullshit right there. What? You see those grooves, man? That's my music on there. That's insane. Okay, shit. Okay, that is red. Oh, okay, so this is winter. Look at this. Sort of like a silver look to it. Furor Incarnatus, beginning of 2013. Feared Winter, end of 2013. So I released 2 Feared albums in 1 year. That's not too bad, actually. I had a lot of energy back then. Not so much right now. 2015, Cinder. What was that color? What? What? Look at that. Shit. Green and transparent. Holy shit, I must have been high when I ordered these colors. For those of you who don't know about Feared Reborn, it's basically like a compilation between the first 2 Feared albums that I released, Rejects and Feared, which were made with fake drums. But then I decided to re-record, sort of like a best-of with Kevin Talley, and that's the Reborn album right there. And the color of that vinyl is, holy shit, turquoise. I think that's what you call it. This vinyl sounds great. I can smell it. And then we have Feared Svart, which came out in 2017. Can you imagine what color that one is? I think you can. Super nice, straight up black, because it's called Svart. Svart in English is black. The album is called Black, but it's in Swedish. It says Svart. What? Luis, come and kolla. Just look at these colors.
Wow, looks nice.
It's silver.
Do you know what I'm looking at? What? Like the combination of this album and
yes,
the
it's the perfect combination. I mean, look at this. Furor Incarnatus. Fury Within. It's red.
Yeah, that's
yes.
Makes sense, but I don't know.
Come on, man. This is really like really limited vinyls now because we're looking obviously black.
It's black. Yeah.
It's black.
The winter is kind of gray.
Exactly. Yeah. So yeah, this is kind of
makes sense.
It's more party.
Cinder
these 2 are more party,
yeah.
and these are serious
Maybe
business.
Cinder also could be red or I don't know.
No. They all have to be different because I was imagining we should sell all of them in one pack.
Yep.
Okay. And why I'm telling this to Louise is because she ships them out,
yep.
to people. She
Packing.
takes care of she's packing. I haven't really done any pre-orders for this because, you know, I just wanted to wait until these arrived. So I figured we will sell them as a 5-piece like this.
And please don't have them signed. Because that's so much more work. Then Ola has to go in and sign everything.
We're gonna sell 2 options, okay?
No,
a 5-pack with all the 5 vinyls for a price that I don't know because I haven't calculated. One option is to have them all signed, and one option is to have them not signed. Okay, I'll fix that.
No,
awesome.
I'm not gonna pack it.
It's gonna be the same price. It's just that, you know, I know a lot of people will probably frame stuff like this, and maybe they don't want my signature on.
Some people don't. Some people want, you know, if they have
on the sleeve. Yeah, they all had sleeves, by the way. I just removed them to.
Oh, they did.
Yes,
okay,
they did.
Maybe just only sign the sleeves. That would be so much easier.
No, because people, if they want a signature, they want it to be shown.
Okay.
Okay. So no options. I give you options, and I think I'm smart regarding this, but maybe I'm not. But look at this.
Let's just.
I mean, look at those tits. Let's just pretend. Oh, you know, Brad from Nebraska just bought a pack of unsigned Feared vinyls. Holy shit, that's perfect.
There you go. Look at that.
Wait, that son of a bitch. What is it?
1,219 grams.
Holy shit. That's a lot. So we have to make a little bit of a calculation because this is basically a little bit over 2.5 pounds. You know, I'm becoming really good at converting now.
You are?
Yeah, so it's 1.2 kilos. So it's about 2.5 pounds.
Yeah, it's almost a double.
Yes, exactly. Good. So there you go. When this video is up, you will be able to pre-order. Not pre-order. No shit. You can order because we have them here. And it's going to ruin our vacation because now you have to start ship out orders.
Yeah, but you have to sign them first, so.
And here they are. And holy shit, I mean, in that GoPro video, it looks like absolute ass, but I mean, look at this. Kick ass in the face right there. I also wanted to show the Fury Incarnatus album because it looked like it was orange in that GoPro video. It's not orange, it's red, okay? So these vinyls will be available to buy right now from a little link that I put down below. You can support. I'm also gonna sell these separate, okay, on the website. So you don't have to buy a pack if you want. But if you buy the package with all the 5 vinyls in one, then you're gonna save a shit ton of money, you know? And I mean, look at this, look at, okay, look, look, oh my God, holy shit. I must say, Feared has a bunch of really sick looking covers. And I don't know why, but I really like this black one. Look at that. Thank you. If you consider buying, thank you so much for the support. You guys are awesome. And if you buy something, you'll get Louise to work as well. So since I started Sunday with Ola and all these Riff challenges for every week, I've seen an increase in amount of people joining in on the challenge. And that makes me really, really happy. I have a video from Rhett here. He took my drums from my last Sunday with Ola and put his own riffs to it. And this is how it sounds. This sounds like Swedish death metal for sure. And HM2, obviously. I don't know what it is, but there's just something about HM2 that makes me insanely happy. It just sounds incredibly badass. Good timing. That was Rhett, the Goat Surgeon. Well done, Rhett, the Goat Surgeon. If you want to have a chance to be in the next Sunday with Ola, download the drums from this video. Put your spin onto that, okay? And maybe you'll get featured in the next video. Beautiful day. All right, let's do this. Let's do that cool riff in the beginning that I did, that brutal death metal riff. You need a guitar tuned to standard D with a drop C on the bottom, okay? So. Great, and the riff goes like this. The tremolo part is a little sloppy, but you know, I am sloppy. Slow, it goes like this. Pretty simple. Let me just show that last, you know, gnarly ass riff as well, the one that goes like this. pretty stretchy, but it might be good for you, okay? So it goes like this low. Cool, huh? Riff of the day. Thank you. Unboxing, unboxing, unboxing the sweet. Unboxing, unboxing, unbox. I hope it's okay that I unbox shit every week. And, you know, it's just me trying to kind of, you know, make some content happening. And I got 2 packages for this week, and it makes me extremely happy. What is this? This is from Roland. You know, the brand that makes pedals. It's so exciting. Can people see? I have an unboxing camera. Why am I not using it? I don't know. It's a strange world we live in, okay? It's a strangey world. I think I might have an idea of what this is, but I'm not entirely sure. Yes, I know exactly what it is. It's the new Boss What's Air headphones. Now what is this? Do not leave this plastic bag within reach of infants or small children. There's a danger of suffocation if the child puts the bag over their head. That's not what you're gonna do, okay? That's just an example. That could be you. Be very careful, okay? So everyone in the world has already made a test of these. And now all of the Swede is the absolute last. That's not fair. That's not okay. Oh, hello. That's okay. That's a good sound for this. I know I'm the last of making a demo of these. But basically what it is, it's a guitar amplifier for your ears. Basically what you do is that you put these on, you plug in this into your guitar, and that's all you need to play guitar, basically. That's pretty cool. And I can't wait to try these out. This could be really good for me to just spraying on tour, you know. And you don't have to have my small amplifier. I can just sit with this. I can just sit like this and like. The second package is actually from Fender. You know, I feel really fortunate that all these brands, they just want to send shit for me to try out. So what's this? Oh my god, these are pedals. I don't know if these are new or not. Is it a problem if I show these? What is this? The full moon distortion. I can show you a full moon. So Fender are making pedals that are a little bit more modern than usual. Okay, what's this? Full moon distortion. Okay, that's gonna be interesting. Should I try it for Will It Chug or do a rig of the week? You guys let me know. Probably a Will It Chug. Makes more sense. And then I have a tube tremolo. I don't use tremolo that much, but you know, I'll give it a shot. So there you go. Ooh, you know what? I just got an idea. Chuggo, do you want to listen to my guitar playing? Well, I guess I don't have any choice. Here you go. All right, it's plugged in. Listen to this. Yeah, baby. How did that sound? That's the same sound that comes out of my ass when I fart in your face at night while you sleep. All right. I wonder if I have to switch the topics a little bit so I get to join more people. Hey man, what's up?
So, bro, you seem like a pro.
No, I look like a pro, but I'm not, I assure you.
Nothing
What are you playing there?
It's this Elvis Presley song. I just keep forgetting
cool,
what it's called. I'll play it.
Awesome. Dude, that's sick. Well done, man.
How come you're not a pro and I can see like 10 guitars and basses, right?
Yeah, I'm sort of a collector. The thing you do when you get older is that, you know, you see that you're not really improving on guitars. You just buy more guitars. That's kind of the
I've already
solution.
started buying heaps.
Oh, dude, you have a bunch.
That one, there's another one behind me.
Oh, what is that?
It's a Jackson Warrior.
Ooh, nice, man. Can you teach me something about this Omegle thing? Because this is the first time I'm doing this.
Yeah, you might see a couple of like dicks pop up, you know? So,
That's what I've been told. Nice meeting you. Do you want to hear a riff or something?
yeah.
I can play some riffs. you go.
You told me you couldn't play. What the hell?
I do actually just collect guitars most of the time.
Do you reckon I'm pretty good for a 15-year-old?
Dude, man, you got this.
Thanks, man.
I mean, you just keep on playing every fucking day and you'll be good. I mean, it's just about putting in the hours. Some of these skills that I have, I can only thank myself for just sitting and, grinding when I was a teenager. So I'm kind of living off my teenage years. So make the absolute best of those years, man.
Yeah, I am. Since quarantine's on,
Yeah.
we got heaps of time.
Yeah, exactly.
But
Dude,
I
very
dropped
nice
out
meeting you.
too.
I'm going to leave for see what's up.
Ladies, bro.
See
Good
ya.
luck.
Okay, so it's time to answer some questions. Let's do this, baby. Oinkbane, hey Ola, am I going crazy or did I once see you play live with At the Gates? Yes, I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but a lot of the members from The Haunted were in At the Gates and vice versa. And back last year when we went to Australia, At the Gates and The Haunted and Witchery, the bass player Jonas couldn't come, so I jumped in and did a bunch of shows there with them on bass. And people say like, oh, that must be so hard for you to learn new songs. Not when you just pump that low E, man. That's all I did. I mean, I sort of already knew a lot of the songs by heart, so it was really not that hard. But it was fun. I can say that I played with At the Gates for a couple of shows, so that's cool. Bumse, hopefully we can soon go back to some resemblance of how life looked before, and whenever that happens, have you found some new piece of gear that potentially could replace your Axe 8 based live setup, or is it still going strong? Okay, I haven't used my Axe 8 in a very, very long time, and if I would find like a direct replacement of the Axe 8, it would probably be the Fractal FM3. I've ordered one, I have not received it yet, and I'm looking forward to trying it out. But with that said, a lot of the amplifiers out there right now are becoming smaller and smaller, and even like the 15 or 20 watt options of amplifiers, they're very small and not that much to bring. So I'm thinking actually, maybe next time I'm going on tour with The Haunted, maybe I'll just bring like the small little Fortin Sigil or something like that. Just, really quick and easygoing rig with a clean sound, a lead sound, and a crunch sound. And, delays and all of that effects, that's something that a front of house guy can mix, out by the soundboard. So yeah, I haven't really thought that much about it. And, I'm not sure when we're gonna play next. We have dates in Sweden later this year, but I'm not even sure they're gonna happen. So I have no idea. I probably have to start thinking about that. Gem Majura. Oh, Gem Majura, she had a lot of questions in the latest Sunday with Ola, and that's great. That's great. Just, chill a little bit, Jen. Okay? You're behaving very, very stalkish. Chuggo, do you have any stalkers? Your mom. That's not very nice. And why am I sitting talking about my mom in my Sunday with Ola? Question, the quarantine C situation caused that I indeed learned to play a new instrument. Which instrument would you love to learn in addition to guitar? This is a great question. If I had the will and the patience, I would probably work a little bit on my piano chops. I'm using the piano here and there, when I'm writing orchestral shit, and I can find some ideas on piano, but I wouldn't mind to be able to play it better, because it's a lot of this. Wesley Trott, question, does Chuggo like anything, or is he purely a hater? There's got to be at least one band that he thinks is cool. Chuggo, first question for you, what is your favorite band? Let me think. Not Feared, not Daunted, not Ola Englund solo material. Okay. Fucking hell. Metal Dad. Ola, we know who your favorite guitarist is, but I'm wondering who's your second favorite guitarist influence is. If I get an answer, thank you. Chugging is life. That's great. Like, inspiration-wise, I think that it's a tie between Jeff Loomis or John Petrucci. Probably John Petrucci over Jeff Loomis, because I was really getting into Dream Theater like the end 90s, and I just listened a shit ton to Dream Theater. And John definitely inspired me to, sit down and practice a lot of guitar. I had this rock discipline video, and I was practicing a shit ton guitar back then. Not a shit ton, but like, at max like 2 or 3 hours a day, which is a lot for me. I mean, I have the shortest attention span. That's not all that's short on you. But Jeff Loomis got me into playing 7-string, all those tasty riffs from Dead Heart and Dead World. Mwah. Brilliant. Blue Harvest, hey Ola, I'm always on the hunt for dime guitars. I was wondering, what guitar are you actively hunting for, or maybe your dream guitar? Excellent question. I'm pretty much set. actually. You know, I have my Southern Cross. That was my dream guitar. You know, I have my Universe. That was also my dream guitar. And you know, I'm good. I'm really, really, really good on the guitar front, to be honest. You know, something that might spark my interest would be if I found an Ibanez JPM P2. You know, with the Picasso graphic. I have the P4, but the P2 was the one that I had back in the day. You know, just by nostalgia, you know, it would be cool to have that again. Just as, you know, the Universe, I had that back in the day when I was starting playing guitar. You know, I had a Dime 3ST back in the day. And, you know, those guitars I've acquired again, you know, fixed and all that, and I have them. But the Ibanez JPM P2, I don't have. So that's something maybe I'm looking for. Maybe not. I don't have any money right now. I just bought a Mac Pro. It was super expensive. And that's Sunday with Ola for you. My hair is looking fabulous today. Look at this. You know, all these corkscrews and shit that I have here, all those are natural. Look at this bullshit. It's all natural, man. It's just that you know, when I wash my hair, it turns like that. That's hair flexing right there. I'm sorry. Much respect to you guys. You guys are amazing. You leave incredible comments for me. That makes me really, really happy on the inside. And I just really appreciate you guys, okay? So if you like this video, please consider subscribing maybe, put a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next Sunday with Ola and all the other fucking bullshit videos that I have coming for next week. So see you guys. Thank you for watching. Bye!